Hey Act 2 crew, and welcome to the very first drama class online. And I've done this one because so many of you in the side chat last Saturday asked for drama, more drama, more drama. So that's what I've tried to do. And today I've put together a PDF that's linked in the description down below that you can download so that you can get a starter for any of your devised pieces. And we would love for you to follow this starter pack and put together some videos for us to show each other on a Saturday morning and for your teachers to comment on and feedback to you on. So get involved, it'll be good fun. Once you've downloaded Act 2 Devising Starters, this will give you a great little tool to start putting together drama pieces. It's going to have 5 areas that you can choose, and I recommend, and I've put a link to random.org so that you can put all of the options into a random number generator so that you're not picking out just stuff that you know you're really good at. We all need to be challenged. The first thing is to pick from 5 categories of character, which are real life, fantasy, musical theatre, film, and a choice of your own. So in each of the first 4 categories, you've got 15 options. So again, you can put that into the randomizer or ask somebody for a random number. If you get number 5, you can make up your own character from scratch. It can be anybody from anywhere or anything. It can be from the categories that we've put previously, but best if you come up with something yourself. And what's more, when you've got your character, it's time to create yourself a little backstory. Tell yourself what's happened to this character in their past. If you get one of the other categories, say film for example, and you may pick, I don't know, Danny Zuko, then you know that Danny's a real Jack the Lad and a fun-loving guy.
Daddy, don't make me laugh. Ha ha ha.
So you can tell the backstory of your character, and that's really important. The next stage is to randomly pick a place where your activity starts. And again, I think the randomizer is great for doing this, and it will just help you decide where your scene is set. After that, I've come up with a lot of scenarios for you. However, I'd be really interested to hear some of yours too. So if you want me to add to this list of scenarios, drop me a line on an email and I will add them for everybody. After you've got your place and your scenario, what's going to happen, then you will also get to choose from one of 35 different emotions. I want your characters to have something specific about them so that you're focusing on how you deliver certain emotions. So again, use the randomizer, grab yourself an emotion and write that down on your piece of paper. And then finally, to round off your story, we have got a conclusion or an outcome. So you've got 5 options there, and it's just about making sure that your story has an ending as well as an introduction, a beginning, and a scenario that you act out. Once you've got all this, make sure you do write it on a piece of paper so that you don't forget as you go along, and then set up your camera. And it's best if you can put the light behind the camera and also put it into landscape mode rather than portrait mode, because that's a lot easier for everybody to see on the screen. And we really want you to share these with us to look at on a Saturday morning. Your tutors will be giving you all the feedback that they can, as will I, and we'll all enjoy watching them as well. So get working on these because it's going to be fun.
All right, Mr. DeMille, I'm ready for my close-up.
The great thing about recording this, and I'm just using a phone so you can too, is that you can have as many goes as you like, and seeing yourself back on video is actually better in a lot of ways than doing the mirror work we sometimes talk to you about at Act 2 on a Saturday. While you're putting your stories together, don't forget to include all the elements that we usually work on: your stagecraft, your vocalization, physicality, facial expression. Remember, most of acting doesn't come from what we say, but how we say it and our physical traits. Our characters will need moods, focus and themes and thought processes, which is where it's great if you've given your character a backstory. Then you'll much better know how they're going to react to any situation that you put them in. All stories tend to revolve around tension or spectacle, something of interest that makes our story grab the viewer or the listener and draws them in and wants them to find out more. Rhythm in the way you speak and also especially timing are key, so make sure you focus on them as well. Give yourself plenty of space where needed, and don't forget, if something's exciting then you can perhaps emphasize it or even speed up the way you speak. But you do need a contrast, so leave space for people to think and to understand and pick up on your story.
Nice.
You can use sounds, either descriptive, so it was a really windy day and the trees were whistling in the wind, or you can use symbolisms such as, if you're going to do a love story, maybe you'll hold a rose because that's symbolic of love. As I say, most stories involve tension or spectacle, and generally that comes in the form of some sort of conflict or some sort of quest. And of course, we also need a resolution to that quest, and that comes in the form of some form of climax where we find out what happens. And you can sometimes leave your audience wanting more by not giving them that climax. So there you go. To make this a little bit easier for you, we're going to have a little trial run now where we use the drama devising starter, and we'll see how we get on. So Eve is going to do this for us today. Say hello, Eve.
Hello.
Eve's done her random number generator, and this is what came from it, which is quite exciting. She chose section number 4, which is film, and then she chose number 12, which is a character of her choice from Titanic. And who did you choose?
Rose.
Rose. Then we looked at a location and we couldn't believe it, because we came up with number 31, which is an ice rink. Considering it's the Titanic, that was really strange. And then, even more funny, we did laugh, didn't we?
Yeah.
That it said, number 10, there's a massive bang. And then finally, your character trait, your emotion is dismissive. So what does dismissive mean, Eve?
We don't care.
Don't really care, doesn't matter, oh well. So that was her character trait. And then finally, number 2, everything goes wrong. So we're going to think about, now, what do we know about Rose?
She's quite posh.
Is she quite posh? Oh right, okay. How do we know she's quite posh? Is that because she's going to get married to somebody posh?
Yeah.
Okay, and did she go on the Titanic?
Yes.
Which is really cool. And so how do you think how do you think Rose would feel about going ice skating on the Titanic? Do you think they had ice skating rinks on the Titanic?
Probably not.
Probably not. But we might have to think of that and maybe try that as an idea. Yeah, maybe it could be an ice rink on the Titanic.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. I think we can pretty safely know what the Big Bang is, don't we? What do you think the Big Bang might have been?
The ship going into the iceberg.
Yeah, which is really cool because we weren't expecting that at all, but it has come out really, really well. It's going to be difficult to be dismissive about that, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I'm sure you can manage it. And what do you think might go wrong in the end? What do you think you might want to do for the bit that goes wrong?
Like all the water goes into the boat and then like the boat sinks.
So the boat could sink. Excellent. So we'll give that a try, shall we?
Yeah.
Okay, let's give that a try.
Oh, it's such a lovely day today. I could skate here all day and night and never go back to my cabin. But I am surprised that there's an ice skating rink on the Titanic. Wait. What was that big bang? Oh, I'm sure it was nothing. Wait a second. Why is it water and not ice? Oh, I'm sure it's just because of the sun. Wait a minute. I think we're sinking!
I really hope you enjoyed that, and I hope that it shows you how to use the drama starter, and I hope that you're going to enjoy making lots of videos to share with all of us and all of your friends. Don't forget to email me the link to your videos wherever you've uploaded them, and I'll be sure to show them on a Saturday morning unless you don't want me to. But even then, send us the link and I will send them on to your drama teachers, either myself or Sarah, and we will give you some feedback via email. But we really would love you all to show your drama pieces to us for the Saturday morning show. I really hope you've enjoyed this and that you found it useful, and I can't wait to see your videos. Take good care and make sure you wash your hands and look after yourselves, and we'll be back before you know it. But in the meantime, go and enjoy making some drama videos.